here he is, Sweden's best, the former two-time UFC light heavyweight title challenger, Alexander Gustafsson. Certainly a guy who gave you a fight in Houston back in the day. That was the fight of the night at UFC 192, and I know taught you a lot about yourself as a fighter.
Yes, I learned a lot of lessons in that fight against Gustafsson. But you look at Alexander, and people want to question whether or not he has the durability, the toughness to overcome insurmountable odds. Trust me, he does. He has fantastic footwork, underrated wrestling, in very, very good boxing. A very smart guy who trains out of the All-Stars Academy out in Sweden, has great coaching, and it shows every time he steps foot in the octagon.
Yeah, he hinted at retirement a few years ago, but his head and his heart seem to be in the right place. Alexander Gustafsson looking to prove a point here tonight. Alexander Gustafsson, ready to battle and take home that elusive UFC gold. All right, folks, here he is with much fanfare, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion. Big challenge in front of him tonight, but this man looks like an individual who could reign for some time.
Well, he reigns atop what was the UFC's glamour division. You go from Tito Ortiz to Chuck Liddell to Randy Couture, John Jones, Mauricio Shogun, so many great champions have held this title that there is a lot of credibility that comes with it. This man loves that he is the 205-pound champion and knows how difficult it is to reign for a long time in such a tough division.
A lot of budding contenders coming his way. We'll see how he handles this particular challenge here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this light heavyweight title fight. All right, now for your main event introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Light Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Alexander "The Mauler" Gustafsson. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Light Heavyweight Champion of the world, John Bones Jones!
Mark Goddard, our referee for this one, as good as any man in the business. All right, here we go. 2 of the best light heavyweights in the world. They are John Jones and Alexander Gustafsson. And for Johnny Bones, his coaches say we haven't even seen the tip of the iceberg as far as what he does in training. Your thoughts on Jones in this matchup tonight?
Jones has to go out there and approach the fight in the same way that he did in the second fight. Use his wrestling to get Gustafsson down. He just really moved around Gustafsson on the ground so easily to find a finish. He needs to continue down that path if he wants to get his hand raised again.
Well done to catch the kick. We'll see what he can do. Jones leaning on the kicking game here tonight, DC. Pretty good strategy early.
And that is usually what he leads with. He's a great kicker. He's a guy that has a variety of kicks. Spinning kicks, knees, side kicks. He kicks in so many ways that you never truly know where he's coming from.
Gosh, man, you gotta love the employment of the elbow there, but for the opponent, don't want to eat another one of those.
Mixing up the weapons.
All right, John Jones always moving calmly, but with clear intention, champ.
Yeah, clear intention, John. Southpaw stance, always kind of reaching, trying to gauge the range so that he can then start throwing his attacks. And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Feint left there by Jones.
Beautiful defensive skills on display.
Oh, nice strike there. Really a good job finding the target.
I mean, if he keeps these up, this could be the story of the fight.
Man, you got to do something about that defensively. The jab gets through the guard again.
Just another quick jab that lands upstairs. They're really starting to add up.
Both guys just so... Oh, beautiful. Oh, he is in real trouble now. Outstanding knee there by Jones. Well, when you rock a guy like that, you got to close the show. He was unable to do so. We'll see if he can continue to find the range.
Well, for now, Johnny's got to really be thinking, like, what do I have to do to finish this guy? Stay patient. You found it once. The next time, you may be able to get him out of there.
Just over 2 minutes now to go. Gustafsson gets absolutely melted by that head kick. All 25 total strikes have landed for Alexander Gustafsson. Throwing that jab yet again out of range. All right, so he continues to attack that area above the knee and digging right into that thigh.
He's digging into the thigh. He's doing a great job of recognizing that that's something that he can land, and he has landed it effectively.
All right, so Jones in prime form here tonight, using those long-range weapons and attacking the lead leg of his opponent.
Attacking the lead leg, and every time you come in, he makes you pay. John Jones' fight IQ is as high as anyone in the UFC's history. And right now, you see it as he is confusing his opponent.
45 seconds remain in the round. Jones's eye now a factor in this fight. Looks as though it has been cut open.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Well, you got a lot of the toughness, of course, but that head kick landed flush a moment ago.
You do not want to rely on that toughness, though, John.
Well, not much of a setup there. Misses with the left hook.
He's got that single collar tie locked in.
Seconds winding down in the opening round. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. Heading back to the corner now, and however deliberately, Gustafsson's corner now. We'll take a look at that lip. The cut man is in, and you got to tighten that up. It's really starting to bleed now. We'll see if it rears its ugly head as this fight continues. Well, no surprise to see that eye continue to be targeted. Some replays from the previous round in which a lot of damage was doled out.
Well, the cut man's got some work to do to try to give this kid an opportunity to stay in the fight, because the reality is he has taken far too many shots to the eye, and now he's dealing with a nasty cut. He has got to change something.
You ready, John? Good? Come on,
all right, let's get to round two. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs, both got the offense going, but now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. Effective use of the jab there by Gustafsson. Might be a one-eyed fighter before too long. That right eye starting to shut. Well, you know this movement well. Alexander Gustafsson in and out.
Yeah, in and out, up and down, constantly moving his head side to side. He keeps his lead hand out towards you, which makes people react.
Oh, Superman punch. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Gustafsson gets up now and decides he wants this fight back on the feet. Motions for his opponent to come upright. At a dominant position on the ground. Wants to kickbox, apparently. Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done, and it's showing. This is a very evenly matched fight.
Very nice leg kick there by Jones. And a big elbow inside. Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. Just over 3 minutes to go. Effective jab there by Gustafsson. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Well, didn't take long. You see the signs of bruising on the outside of that lead leg. Oh, man. John Jones getting it done with the roundhouse kick, and not the first time tonight.
John Jones will throw that kick over and over, and if you don't stop it right now, his opponent has no answers for that beautiful roundhouse kick.
Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive knees over and over. You got to be careful here. You got to move.
Now the uppercuts are coming.
He better start moving. He cannot stand here and eat these uppercuts.
Under 2 minutes here to go in round two. This pace is just absurd, and he has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar, punches and bunches.
I mean, being there, watching Max Holloway do what he did was super impressive. So to even list this performance alongside that tells you how this guy is fighting tonight. Big shot lands for both guys.
Well, he's certainly keeping busy, DC, connecting with most of the punches he's thrown.
I mean, punches in bunches. He's doing a great job.
Oh, nice connection there by John Jones, and he is fighting with a definite killer instinct here tonight.
And you have to have it, because the target's always on your back when you're the UFC champion. Jones seems destined to keep that title wrapped around his waist.
There's the feint by Jones. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Oh! Feint left there by Jones. Tries to work it into a takedown. Gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. So both fighters here continuing to try to get a more dominant position.
Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook.
Well, that's the end of round number two. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. A stunner there with the head strike midway through. Nearly got him out of there for good.
Almost got him out of there. He hurt him badly. He had his opponent hurt real bad. Now his opponent's walking back to his corner. Everybody looks confused. They don't know what they're supposed to do to try to change the way that this fight is going.
Good. Ready? Let's go.
Round three of a possible 5. All right, so another round is now underway. Pretty good action over the previous 10 minutes. Your thoughts on what we might see here?
Both of the guys really picking up on the action, putting their foot on the gas, and really starting to drive it home as we approach the end of the fight, and we're still so evenly matched, and the fight has been so close to this point.
Clean left punch followed by the right. Really using his reach advantage there with that punch, DC. Oh, perhaps an overreaction from the booth, but that body shot looked pretty nasty.
John, you can tell that those are starting to do some damage. This dude's got to start ducking his elbows.
Jones gets up now, so nice work to get out from that compromising position. Left hand. Well, new round, same result as he continues to punish the body yet again, just as he did in the previous round. Well, despite his corner's best intentions, he hasn't made the requisite adjustment. He continues to eat upper leg kicks on that thumb.
He's got to switch his stances. The problem with switching your stances is everything doesn't work as well on the opposite side. So your mind tells you, get back to where you're good. The reality is, you have got to find a way to stop this guy from landing all of these leg kicks.
Well, you've heard the corner call to set up the strikes off of the feints. Nice feint left there by Jones.
Nice body shot.
Crowd really getting behind the athletes. This place is absolutely deafening.
I mean, I've got goosebumps. Listen to the reaction that these fighters are getting.
We passed the midpoint here of the fight. Oh, and he lands another strike to the body. Not a ton of real estate there. He certainly found it. Well, perhaps it's a high fight IQ, perhaps it's obvious, but he is attacking that cut that is getting deeper by the minute.
And it seems like the right decision, because you can see his opponent starting to paw at it. You can see it starting to take an effect. It's messing with him mentally. For him, he's got to continue to attack that area and hope that it just keeps getting worse and worse.
Jones going for the leg kick. He does not connect. This could be it. Looks like he's going the butterfly guard here, DC. Talk us through it if you would.
I mean, right here, you see him in the butterfly guard. He needs to scoot his hip back to the octagon side, use that fence as a barrier to work himself up to his feet.
All right, so potentially an opportunity. Champ goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now he's recovered.
Yeah, he's starting to recover. He needed to get that finish then, though, because now he's got his legs back under.
Well, if these were calf kicks, this fight would likely already be over, but I would say it's pretty critical with the thigh damage at this stage of the fight.
It's very close, and the thigh is bigger. It's a bigger muscle, so it takes more damage in order to limit him. But look at his movement. He can barely move around the octagon now. He's very, very close to being stopped by leg kicks. Oh, he hurt it bad.
Trying to hold his own still. Under 20 seconds now to go. Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked. Final seconds of round 3. Championship rounds beckon. All right, now we take a look at some of the action from the previous round, of which there was a lot.
Ready. Good. Let's go.
Championship rounds. 10 minutes or fewer to decide the light heavyweight title. All right, next round is underway here, and clearly these guys put in the right work during training camp when it comes to the cardio.
You can tell that cardio and conditioning was the focus of both of these gentlemen as they prepared for this fight.
Straight right is there. There it is again. Those body kicks for him have been the weapon of choice. And if it's not broken, no need to fix it. We'll see if the defense can make an adjustment. But man, he found that flow state early tonight. Trying to kick the leg out.
Oh, he's got his back. You got to isolate a hip to try to break that lock. Breaking the lock is step number one to escape.
Oh, good connection there by Gustafsson.
Got him hurt bad.
Oh, he is stunned. Drunk driving out there. We'll see if he can recover. Just over 3 minutes now to go.
That knee hurt him.
Jones goes for the clinch here, and this is just a means by which to recover. He is stunned. Oh, spinning elbow right to the head. That'll get his attention. Oh, nice focus, nice execution to avoid the clinch scenario there.
He does a great job of keeping his range. He knows that he should not engage here, and he makes sure that his opponent doesn't even get started.
Oh, gotta keep pressing here. Butterfly guard here up against the fence. If you're the dominant fighter, champ, what are you trying to do?
I'm trying to circle him off the fence. I'm trying to put my body between him and the octagon. I'm not allowing him to use the octagon as a barrier to get back to his feet.
Oh, and he continues to land that kick to the body. His opponent told us he was ready for it. Not so much.
Until you feel it, you're never prepared because there's no wind-up. He throws it behind combinations. He'll like feint out his hands to get your hands up to defend your head.
Oh,
drive the shin right into your ribs. What a phenomenal striker.
Nice job to get the takedown there a moment ago.
He's got to advance now, try to get to a dominant position.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submission.
Well, I can't even relate to the mental and physical toughness we are seeing from these two individuals. Both fighters damaged and compromised, and yet leaning on the heart here late in the fight.
Yeah, they're both leaning on the heart. They're both trying to really show that they belong. They're both trying to show that they're the better fighter. They have been matched at every single step. They're both bloody, battered, bruised, but neither one of them is willing to take a step back. These guys want to win.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. 30 seconds to go in the round. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Final seconds of round 4. Oh, making this clinch work count. Lands the punch there. 20 minutes in the can, 5 to go. All right, so there's the end of the round. Tough job, but somebody's got to do it, man. Absolutely incredible. Both fighters got stunned. It's amazing to think that we fight on.
We are in the best seat in the house to watch two men go out there and really lay it on the line. Both got hurt, but even when they were hurt, neither one of them looked like they wanted to take a step back. This is the exact type of fight they expected and the type of fight that they're delivering to the fans.
You okay? Ready? Fight.
Fifth and final round to decide the UFC light heavyweight title. This crowd is going sick after what they saw in that previous round. Truly an all-out brawl, seminal moments on both sides, and the fight is still going on. Incredible.
Great moments by both of these fighters. Let's see if you continue on the path and really try and finish this fight.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body here and just continues to punish his opponent's body here in this round, just like he did in the previous one. And again, dealing with that cut around his eye. Gotta be careful.
He's got a short. Oh, he's hurt bad. It looked like he hurt him.
Well, this is as well as he has executed a striking game plan in his UFC career, and everything has worked off of that crisp jab. You see the numbers bottom of your screen. He has had that in his opponent's face from the opening horn, and he might even finish him with this jab if he's not careful. Jones is being very intentional with his strikes here. Oh!
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Oh! Head kick. Strong outside leg kick. Jones goes for the clinch now in desperation mode, but probably a wise move trying to break the momentum from his opponent.
That was a beautiful takedown that landed there.
3 minutes now to decide the world title. All right, well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Now maybe trying to get to a choke position here, DC. Gustafsson gets up, he is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet. All right, well, it's late in the fight. Time is of the essence, and when you're clearly losing and you know you need a finish, risk management goes out the window.
Oh, yeah, no more risk management. Either get knocked out or you knock him out. One way or the other, you're gonna lose. You can lose by decision or you can lose by knockout. But at least when you go for the knockout, you give yourself a chance to try to find your shot.
And he continues to work the body here. Jones is able to protect the eye there with that block. Nice job with his fight awareness there to raise the guard.
2 minutes left.
Left hand connection and a right. Starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple of urgency that you want to see from a fighter. Take the judges out of it. Nice feint with a right punch there by Gustafsson. And they separate.
Nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
1 minute to go in the fight. Well, straight right hand has been a good weapon for him. He misses with it there. Goes down again. Oh, how good is that? The diving punch lands flush to the head. Side control now. There's that knee to the body. Oh, he's going for a choke here. This could be tough. Oh, look out, folks. That is tight.
It looks like it's getting going.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Oh, how good is that takedown? Not a judo chop, a judo trip. And near perfect technique.
Perfect technique, and it goes to how long he competed in judo to be able to do this inside the octagon.
And there is the final horn. What a 25-minute affair tonight. We're going to the scorecards. All right, so an epic 25-minute championship fight here tonight, and it seems like the incumbent has done enough to retain his title.
They say every time you're fighting, when you're the champion, you get the biggest, baddest guy in the entire world. So, of course, it's going to be close. But I believe the champ did just enough to retain his title.
The official decision is in. Bruce Buffer has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 50-44. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, Jon Jones!
All right, so Jon Jones doles out a lot of damage as usual.